Hey everyone, this is the first episode in a series where I'm going to be building the entire 501st Battalion in Lego. So in this first episode, what I'm going to be doing is putting together 160 of the 501st Assault Troopers. Um, Now, I've got official Lego figures, but I'm going to be pairing them with my custom UV printed arms, and then I'm also going to be giving them a custom blaster. So in this video, I'm going to be doing 160 of these Assault Troopers. Now, I'll go ahead and throw up some numbers on the screen for what my current goal is for the totals. I do plan to do about 640 total Assault Troopers to get a full battalion's worth, as well as different quantities of some other armor types. Now, without further ado, let's get on into the video.
So this is the process of me actually assembling these figures. I did live stream this to my YouTube channel, so if you are interested in watching some of the future live streams for this series, I'd recommend following me on Instagram and joining my Discord server so you can keep an eye out for that. My goal is to live stream on a weekly basis on Sunday evenings to continue the series, but we'll see how that goes. As you can see, the process started with me pulling the arms and hands off the torsos and assembling the bodies so that I could replace the arms with my custom UV printed 501st Trooper arms. This was by far the most time-consuming aspect of the process. It took quite a while, and it was also quite painful on my fingers to pull off 160 pairs of arms and 160 pairs of hands and then replace those again. So it was quite nice to get that done. The next part was just putting the heads onto all the bodies. This was very quick and easy. It did not take long at all. The live stream as a whole was about 2.5 hours to put together these 160 figures, and putting the heads on was maybe like 15 minutes of that. The next process was putting all the helmets on. This was, again, very easy, probably just another 10 or 15 minutes. It did not take long at all. Although while I was putting these helmets on the figures, I did come across something pretty interesting.
Whoa, hey, looky there. Got a misprinted helmet here. That's a pretty nice one. I might have to throw that on eBay.
The last step in assembling these figures was just putting all the weapons into their hands. This, again, was fairly easy to do. It was a little more time-consuming than the heads or helmets, but not that difficult. I was using these custom DZ-15 blasters that I actually have on my website, so if you are interested in using some of these blasters, I would recommend checking it out. I will have a link down in the description for you to visit the website if you're interested.
All right, so now that we've got all these troopers assembled and armed, it is time to put them onto some base plates. So I've got a couple of dark bluish gray 32 by 32 base plates here, and these are what I'm going to be using to put these troopers onto. I'm going to be fitting 80 troopers per base plate in 8 rows of 10. So without further ado, let's get on into it. All right, so here we have our first full platoon of 40 assault troopers. So this is going to be 4 squads of 10, and now I'm going to fit one more platoon on the other half of this base plate. All right, so here we have our first full base plate done. So this is 80 assault troopers. This is going to be 2 full platoons worth. So this is going to be half of a company. So a full company is going to be 160. So once I get this second base plate filled up, then we'll be at 1 full company. All right, so now we have our third platoon of this company finished up. Just one more platoon to go, and then we'll have filled both of these base plates. Here we have the 501st Company in its full glory. So this is 160 assault troopers. Now my goal is to get to 640, so that means I'm going to need to do this 3 more times. I will be supplementing the army with several other different armor styles as well, though. So there will be a variety of videos, and I think this series will probably stretch out for at least 12 videos or so. I want to say that next week I was planning on doing an army of heavy and specialist troopers that'll utilize some of the new pieces from the Specialist Trooper Battle Pack that LEGO released this year, but this is going to do it for this week's video. We are one step closer to having a full battalion of 501st Assault Troopers.